Hello, back again to do another unboxing and review. Today we're going to be looking at something a little different for this channel, but I do like to stay clean, so here we go. We're going to look at the Dove Body Wash Concentrate and Reusable Bottle Starter Kit. So, as you may guess, this is one of those products where they try to encourage you on cutting down on waste by giving you a reusable bottle and then a littler bottle of concentrate, as opposed to if you bought the full-size bottle of body wash. This is obviously smaller. So you take the concentrate, you mix it in there with water, and there you go. Shake it a couple times, and you're supposed to get 16 ounces of body wash. So how does this help you cut down on waste? Well, you're not buying as big of plastic bottles, and you also don't have to pay for the shipping of water that would normally come in the regular size pre-made body wash, because you'll supply the water at home. So there's also that savings as well. Alright, so I'll be honest, I actually just saw this because I thought this bottle looked cool, but hey, why not save the planet too, right? Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look around the pack. Alright, so here we are, we already seen that. There's the top of the bottle. There's their #1 dermatologist recommended. Okay, and then there's the concentrate. And you can kind of see how they're advertising about how, well, we look over here if it comes up, but it says, the top little icon there says concentrated refill, which is only 4 ounces, add water, which you can get out of your faucet, equals 16 ounces of body wash when you're done. Okay, and there they're going to be telling you how you're going to save on wasted plastic. Okay, this is what's included in the kit: the reusable bottle and the 4 ounces of that. There were, I believe, 2 different types of this. So I got the one that was blue. I think the other one might have been green, and right now I don't know what that other one was. Maybe sensitive skin, I'm not sure. But anyway, I got this one. Okay, let's turn it around. And here, you can pause it if you want to read this. Okay, then how to use it. Okay, so I'll just scroll the camera by. Alright, there you go. See here, reusable is beautiful. Again. Okay, there you got your QR code. Cruelty free, and yeah, so there are no sulfates. There you are. I guess there's a telephone number you can call. And okay, and then on the bottom, yeah, if you're interested in saving the planet, you probably wouldn't like to see this. So there's information on recycling or not. Alright. Okay, definitely going on that saving of water and cutting the waste is obviously a recurring theme on this box here. Alright, so overall impressions of the packaging. This is, I guess, kind of a win-win because you get to see the items, but also, again, keeping with the theme of cutting back on waste, there isn't a whole bunch of clear plastics and whatnot that you probably normally see on items such as this. So I have to keep that in mind, that there's not as much packaging, because that's kind of the point. So with that, I think they did a good job. I do like the fact they keep this kind of greenish color. It goes throughout the whole packaging. You can see it on the back, all different shades of, in that case you have green in green, right? So yeah, we're definitely going with this green, earth, yeah, I get it. And also notice that this green kind of continues up onto the bottle, so they kind of keep that consistent, kind of ties the packaging with the item. So yeah, I think they did a pretty good job, actually. So now let's go ahead and get to the unboxing, which really is just going to be me pulling these things out. Alright, so I got both items out of the packaging. Let's go ahead and look at them up close. First, the concentrate. So this obviously is a refill. And there you are. Now, coming here, another reminder that you're not supposed to just take off the cap, but instead put it in the bottle and twist. And apparently there's a QR code, which I'm assuming would take you to a video maybe on how to go about doing that. Not sure, just guessing. Then here we are. Oh, there's a quick guide with some icons and how to go about doing it. And then you peel here, this opens up, and it looks like these are two pieces of paper on the back of this bottle, and if you split them, there's like an instruction booklet, or yeah, at least ingredients written on the inside. Alright, so they're talking again how this is recycled plastic, and then there you are, that this is a 100% recycled bottle. Now if we look over here, it says use only with Dove reusable bottles. So now let's go ahead and take a look at that cap. And if we look here, try to get it to come up on camera. Alright, you can see it. If you look in there, you can see there's threading. So now, since this is threaded, I assume it's specifically for the Dove reusable bottle, and they're even telling you you're only supposed to use that bottle, therefore this would be a proprietary refill. Now, yes, I suppose you could probably break this off somehow and pour it into whatever bottle and go about it that way, but using it as it's directed, it would be proprietary because you would need this to get this to open again if you're doing it the right way. Okay, so we didn't look here. There's a little info on the top there, probably like a lot code and whatnot for the material inside. And alright, now let's go ahead and look at Alright, so here we are. This is in its down lock position, and for right now I'm going to leave it like so. I'll explain why in a bit. Alright, there we go. Refill, reuse, repeat. Okay, 3 R's. Alright, there's that design. See, it does have a little sheen to it, so that's pretty cool. Look at the rest of it. Okay. Alright, bottom of it. Alright, just aluminum. Now, I should tell you about the bottle. So first thing, when you hold it, at least for me, it was way lighter than I expected. Actually, I went ahead and weighed it, and it is 79 grams. So to kind of give you an idea of how heavy or light that is, here a pair of Fisker scissors, and these are only metal on the blade from there to there and there to there. The handles are plastic, and these weigh, coincidentally, the exact same as this bottle. So if that kind of gives you an idea of how light this is. And alright, so we look at this body wash in case you forget what's in here. And okay, we have steps on the bottle, little like fill lines, I guess you could call them. So step 1 is add concentrate. So apparently that goes up to about there in the bottle. And then there is your fill line for adding the water. Now, I was going to talk about the reason that I have this. So as most, you'd screw this and then this would pop up and then you could use it as the pump, right? Now the reason I'm leaving it closed or in the locked position is because if you remember the directions, you're supposed to keep this locked until you've done all the other steps, and then you open it at the end and then use it to pump. Alright, so before we actually fill it, I just wanted to show you the threading on the bottle and can kind of give you an idea of how, there you can see kind of how thin it is. Okay, and then of course the pump. So you have your straw, which does have a little groove in there, which is smart. In case you don't know that, so when it does touch the bottom, so anyways, so when it does touch the bottom, there's still a little room where fluid can go into the straw and up. Yeah. So, and then there's a little chamber there. Okay. And of course our pump. Alright. So let's go ahead and do. Alright, so I went ahead and just lightly put it on top. I screwed it a couple turns. You can see it holds on to the bottle. Now I'll actually turn it to hear the click and open and have the contents come out into the bottle, hopefully. Well, there's our click. It's pretty loud. And now I'm supposed to squeeze the top portion. extra squeezes. Make sure. Yep. Okay, I'm going to say I got it all. Now unscrew it. Alright, I poured a little of the concentrate out so you can see what it looks like. So, there it is. Alright, so I just gone ahead and filled it, and then also did the shaking. So I chose to use warm water because, well, warm water helps dissolve things better. So I just figured I'd get a better mixture if I did that. So anyway, and then also this is the fill line because, as I figured out when I was filling it, it's the only thing you can really see when you're looking inside the bottle. So you look for this, so that makes sense. That a good spot to put that indent there. So, but you still want to be in a kind of well-lit room because, after all, you are looking into a bottle, so be good to have some light shining down inside. Okay, so now to open up the pump, I assume it's, let's see here. Okay, so I figured it out. You actually turn it to the right, so clockwise, and then that's it. I was expecting it would shoot up like some do, but it doesn't. It just moves over so that you can press down. There you go. So, alright, so let's go ahead and look at the after mixed, compare it to the original. Alright, so there you are. Concentrate form mixed with water, ready to use form. Yeah. Alright, so the odor, how's it smell? It definitely has a scent. It isn't overbearing, but it's there. It is kind of, well, it is a flowery scent, but not extreme flowery, so it's not like potpourri or anything like that. Alright, so I was just about to go do something, and I realized, wait, I do actually have a regular Dove body wash. So here it is, a Dove body wash. This one happens to be the sensitive skin, so it just means it doesn't have the fragrance and whatnot, so it's not going to smell nearly as much as that does. But what else can I say? This, I think, would be, it is a body wash, so is this what they're telling you to cut back on and instead go this route? Now, correct. If you use Dove, maybe you can tell me if there's one that's more comparable in viscosity, because as we're going to see, this one's more like a cream, but I don't know. So let's just go ahead and compare the two. I'll pour it a little out on the tray, and we'll take a look. Alright, so there they are. On the left, we have the Dove Sensitive Skin, and then over here, we have the reusable do-it-at-home stuff. Okay, so I'll tip it, and okay, so the reusable bottle stuff here from the concentrate is no runny water by any means, but it is obviously not as viscous as this stuff over here. So again, I'm not sure if this is the true comparison to this guy here, but if so, there's obviously a difference in viscosity. Okay, so one little quick comparison on this viscosity deal. I think in the other one, the other body wash from Dove is just too different. So we're going to go ahead and just do a same deal consistency test or viscosity test on this. This is Quiet Roar. It's not a Dove product, but whatever. It's some body wash that I had nearby at hand. And I think it's a little more comparable to this just based on the consistency and the way it looks. So I'm going to go ahead and we'll do that. Alright, so I'll pour a little some out. We have the Dove Concentrate Made body wash here on the right, and the Quiet and Roars on the left, the clear one. So, yeah, I know they're not the same color, but surprising. Looks like the competitor here is actually running a little slower. Wouldn't expected that, but, well, anyway, there you have that. Alright, so I had a chance to use it. I decided to take a bath. Yes, a bath, not a shower, because I wanted to give it as much time to be on my skin and basically sit in the water to soak up as much of it as I could, as opposed to a shower where obviously it rinses off way sooner. Okay, so with that being said, I did feel like I got clean using it. It does lather up pretty well, and the scent, if you like it, it does stay on you, a little while after your shower / bath, whatever. So that's a plus too if you're like the scent again. All right, now let's go ahead and talk about the fact that I did use this over my entire body. I have very short hair the way I cut it, so if you have longer hair, I don't know if it's going to work right. You may still want to use your shampoo and conditioner and all that, but at least for those who have very short hair or a buzzed head, yeah, I used it on my head, no problems. Okay, I didn't get it in my eyes, of course, but I didn't notice any other problem. Okay, so now let's go ahead and talk about the bottle here a little bit. This spout, it's more like a button than it is like a pump. And then what I mean by is the throw is very short. So basically when you push this down, you're going to get a set amount that comes out. Now if you compare it to something like this, just another bottle, you can see how there's a lot more travel here. And because of that, you can kind of do little amount or a lot by how far you push it down. You can't really do that on this one. So maybe that's to prevent waste, I don't know. But that's just something to keep in mind. The bottle overall is pretty sturdy. One advantage of it being short like that is it's not as likely to snap off as something like this would. So maybe that's a plus if you drop it in the shower. All right, so in conclusion, would I recommend this item? Well, that's going to depend. And the key, I would say, factor would be price. Now, don't get me wrong, it's not like $100 or anything ridiculous like that. However, I can tell you if you're going to get into this for saving money, I don't know if this is the real avenue for you. Now, so why? Let's go into the pricing. So this kit, the bottle and the refill that you saw earlier in the video, which is now, of course, in there, costs $15, at least at the retailer I bought it at. So $15. Now, if you just want the refills, because you already got the kit, now you need more soap, the refill itself, so that little 4-ounce bottle that we saw, is $7. So when you think about it, to refill this, you're paying $7. Yeah, I know you have the bottle already, but you're still paying $7 to get 16 ounces. Now, this is a personal preference, but if I'm going to spend, $7 and up, I would rather just get something that I'm actually interested in using and has something a little special in it, right? Now, it might be a little more than $7 where you are, but again, you're the majority of the way of affording this. And this has, really special things. In this case, is charcoal and clove. And I've done reviews on this particular and another one as well. So you feel free to check those out if you want. But you're going to see that you're paying more, but you're also getting something that you just don't find in any other body wash. Okay, in this case, it's charcoal and clove. And like I said, there's other ones that have eucalyptus and all that good stuff. All right, so I think it's more, at least for this, it's more for the same, I'm reducing waste. And if that's important to you, then go for it.